When you picture a bumblebee, you probably think of this fuzzy, gentle little animal, almost like a teddy bear with wings, right?
That's the common image for sure. Just peacefully buzzing from flower to flower.
But that image completely shatters the moment you get too close to their nest. The reality is that these bees, Bombus terrestris,
Mhm.
are incredibly fierce defenders.
Exactly. And what's so fascinating, and what we're digging into today, is that their defense isn't just some chaotic swarm. It's a highly structured, almost choreographed routine.
A routine with four distinct phases. So let's start at the beginning. Phase one,
Mm.
the attack happens, say, a simulated mammal digging at the nest. What is the immediate response?
Well, the first thing is just a massive surge in velocity. Everyone starts moving faster. But here's the key difference.
Okay.
The workers keep that high energy state going, while the queens sort of calm down quicker. It's the ultimate division of labor.
So the workers take on the defense role immediately.
Right. They handle the threat, while the queens preserve energy for their main job, which is, reproduction.
And the sound must be incredible. The source says nearly all the workers, something like 94%, start buzzing continuously.
Yes, and that buzzing is likely an alarm signal. They might be using substrate vibrations, basically sending the warning through the structure of the nest itself.
Wow. And that's happening alongside visual warnings, like leg raising.
Exactly. It's a very intense but short-lived signal. A bee will tilt its body, curl its abdomen, and raise a leg. It's basically saying, I'm ready to sting.
But it's a warning first, not an immediate attack. That seems calculated.
It is. Defense costs energy. So after that initial burst, they move into what we call the persistent response. And this is where you see abdominal pumping.
Abdominal pumping, what did that do?
It's essentially a physiological warm-up. They're boosting their respiration, pulling in more oxygen to prepare their bodies for a prolonged fight or a quick escape.
They're getting ready for anything.
Yeah.
That kind of complex preparation, it really highlights how success depends on understanding complexity.
Whether you're a bee colony or a business, absolutely. It's a natural blueprint for efficiency.
And if you're looking to manage that kind of complexity, maybe with AI training or automation, you need to know where those tools can make the most impact. For that, you should check out embersilk.com.
So after this preparation phase, things get even more subtle as the colony starts to recover.
Right, this is the delayed response phase.
Yeah.
And this is where two behaviors pop up that seem a little counterintuitive: pulse buzzing and grooming.
The pulse buzzing is really interesting. It's this very rhythmic, precise sequence of sounds, and scientists are still debating what it's for.
Is it a calming signal, maybe, to bring the stress levels down?
That's one theory. The other is that it actually helps prolong the threat memory, to keep the colony vigilant for just a bit longer.
Huh. Two completely opposite ideas. What about the grooming?
That's likely either a way to manage stress, or it's simply good hygiene, cleaning off any debris or even parasites they might have picked up during all that frantic movement.
What I found really incredible was how they adapt their strategy based on the threat.
Oh, absolutely. They don't just have one playbook. When the threat was a general jolt, the sort of invisible danger, they patrolled everywhere, searching.
But when the threat was a visible object,
They stopped searching, they found it, identified it, and conserved their energy. They adjust their defensive investment based on the information they have.
that's incredible. But beyond all this behavior, there's a deeper hidden defense, right? Something called social immunity.
Yes, transgenerational immune priming, or TGIP. It's biological forward planning.
So how does it work?
If a queen is exposed to an immune challenge, she can actually pass antibacterial factors directly into her eggs.
So she's essentially vaccinating her offspring before they're even born.
That's a perfect way to describe it. The workers hatch with a boosted immune system, ready to face the threats of the world. It ensures the whole colony is more resilient.
So it's not just about the sting at all. It's this whole layered system of communication, of behavior, of acoustics, and even intergenerational healthcare.
It's a profound example of how nature builds resilience, a really uplifting one.
It makes you think. This species lives for just one season, yet it invests so much in the next generation's health. If they can plan that far ahead, what does that teach us about preparing for our own long-term resilience?
It's just a beautiful testament to the power of forward-thinking strategy.
It really is.
If you enjoyed this deep dive, please subscribe to the show. Hey, leave us a 5-star review if you can. It really does help get the word out. Thanks for tuning in.